Hey folks, I'm gonna be reading some my Angelou to you guys, huh? All right, let's get this started. Get started right. This poem is called Southeast Arkansas, like Arkansas and Asia put together. Arkansas, Southeast Southeast Arkansas. After Eli's Whitley's gin brought two generations' end, battered flesh and broken bones. Did it cleanse you of your sin? Did you ponder? Now when farmers bury wheat and the cowmen dump the sweet butter down on Davy Jones, does it sanctify your sweet street? Do you wonder? Or is guilt your nightly mare, buckling wake your evening share of the stilted repair of groans and the absence of despair over yonder? Let's read another one. Song for the old ones. My fathers sit on benches. Their flesh count every plank. The slats leave dents of darkness deep in their withered flanks. They nod like broken candles, all waxed and burnt profound. They say it's understanding that makes the world go round. There in those pleated faces, I see the auction block, the chains and slavery, coffles the whip and lash and stock. My father's speaking voices that shred my fact and sound. They say it's our submission, and that's what makes the world go round. They use the finest cunning, their naked wits and wiles, the lowly Uncle Tomming and Aunt Jemima's smiles. They've laughed to shield their crying, then shuffled through their dreams and stepped and fetched a country to write the blues with screams. I understand their meaning. It could and did derive from living on the edge. They kept my race alive. I love that one. That's beautiful. Song for the old ones. I love that one. That is a beautiful, profound piece of writing and poetry right there. I want to study that one. Child dead in old seas. Father, I wait for you in oceans. Tides washing pyramids high above my head. Waves undulating corn rows in my black feet, around my black feet. The heavens shift and stairs find holes set now in dark infirmary. My search goes on. Dainty shells on ash like wrists. Of debutantes remember you. Childhood's absence has not stilted your voice. My ear listens. You whisper on the watery passage. Deep dirges moan from the belly of the sea, and your song floats to me of lost savannas, green and drums, of palm trees bending, women like swaying, great blue children. Laugh on beaches of sand as white as your bones, clean on the foot of long ago waters. Father, I wait for you wrapped in the entrails of whales, your blood now blue, spume over the rippled surface of our grave. I like that one too. Child dead in old seas. I like that one. Let's read one more. Take time out. When you see them on the freeway hitchhiking rides wearing beads with packs by their side, you ought to ask, what are all worrying and jarring and the killing, the throbbing, thrilling all about? Let's read that one more time. When you see them on the freeway hitchhiking rides wearing beads with packs by their side, you ought to ask, what's all the wearing and jarring and the killing and the thrilling all about? Take time out. When you see him with a band around his head and an army surplus bunk that makes his bed, you better ask, what's all the beating and the cheating and the bleeding and the needing all about? Take time out. When you see her walking barefoot in the rain and you know she's tripping one away train, you need to ask, what's all the lying and the dying and the running and the gunning all about? Take time out. Use a minute to feel some sorrow for folks who think tomorrow is a place that they can call up on the phone. Take a month and show some kindness for the folks who thought that blindness was an illness that affected the eyes alone. If you know that youth is dying on the run, and my daughter trades dope stories with your son, we better see what all our fearing and our jeering and our crying and our lying brought about. Take time out. I like that one. That's a good one too. That's a beautiful one. It really puts humanity in perspective to very much to look at other people's situations, to feel what they're feeling, because no one's perfect and everyone has something. No matter how good you are, how good your upbringing is, or where you live, or where you come from, you do have something. And you know what? My angel really summed it up very well in that one, in that very poem right there. And I hope you enjoyed this. I do love to read, and I'll be doing my own poems eventually. But I got my Angelou on hand, and I have very few of my writings memorized. I do not like to memorize stuff. So, hope you enjoyed. Have a good one.